What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve and this is Tech Teardown. Today in this video I'm going to be reviewing a graphics card that came out in August of 2012. This is the GTX 660 Ti. This GTX 660 Ti came out in 2012, so this is a 7-year-old graphics card now. This was lent to me by my friend Josh. Josh, if you're watching this, hello, what's up, dude? Now the 660 Ti, this one is the Founders Edition from NVIDIA. This has 2 gigabytes of video memory, 1344 CUDA cores, and it has a base clock of 915 megahertz and a boost clock of 980 megahertz. I tested several modern day games with the 660 Ti, adjusting the settings to make sure I can ensure playable performance. Some of them I was not able to obtain that, and you'll see that here in the benchmarks. I also tested Firestrike. You'll be able to see the results in my benchmark results coming up soon. Now, if you're looking for a budget graphics card to buy on eBay, this is one that I do not recommend based off of the performance. These still average from about $50 and up, and I've gotten way better graphics cards and newer graphics cards for that same price. I've got my GTX 780 for that price. So if you wait around, you can get better pricing on better graphics cards. So this one, based on the performance, I would say this was worth about $30 in my personal opinion. So if you're looking for a cheap budget graphics card to buy, this one is not that great of an option because of the price that they're going for on eBay compared to prices of other graphics cards. Not to mention, this is a blower style cooler, and these are probably one of the cheaper ones that you can find on eBay for that $50 price point. I saw one for $40. It was an OEM one, I think like a Dell. I had a 1.5 gigabyte memory. So that one was $40, but with the blower style cooler and the fact that I can get a better graphics card for a better price, I would say that this graphics card is one to steer clear from if you're looking to purchase it. But it is fun to look back at these old graphics cards, see how they perform. Before I put it on my test bench, I did tear it apart and put brand new thermal paste on it. With the new thermal paste, I was seeing around 70, highest temperature I saw was 76 degrees, and that was while I was testing Firestrike. If you are looking for a cheap budget graphics card to get off of eBay, the one that I recommended to Josh and he ended up switching to was the GTX 970. Excellent price to performance graphics card on there. I would really recommend looking into that one. But enough talking, let's go ahead and run the benchmarks, and then I'll come back on top and tell you what I think. Alright guys, as you can see with all those benchmarks, the 660 Ti does struggle quite a bit in a lot of modern day titles. Fortnite, if you're just going to be playing Fortnite at competitive settings, 660 Ti is a great option for you. There you saw I did test it with competitive settings. You can play a lot of different other graphics cards at competitive settings and get similar benchmarks for better price. Like I said, the GTX 660 Ti is not a graphics card that I really recommend here in 2019. Unless you're running 720p or 900p, those resolutions would probably net you a lot better performance than here when I tested it at 1080p. Fortnite was also helped out on the fact that my test bench, which consists of an i7 8700K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, definitely had some help from the CPU. This is probably the best overall performance you can get out of a 660 Ti. If you were to pair it with a cheaper CPU, you would probably get worse performance. My 8700K was also overclocked to 5 gigahertz on all cores. When it came out in 2012, the GTX 660 Ti was an amazing budget graphics card of its time. Time has not been great to this graphics card, as if you're trying to play in 1080p with modern titles, graphics card is definitely not one you'll want to be searching for. If you already have a 660 Ti, there's definitely some things that you could do to stretch it out and try to get more performance out of it in the future. Like I said, lowering the resolution is definitely going to be your best option if you're trying to keep that 660 Ti as long as possible. With all that being said, I think that's going to wrap it up here with the coverage on the GTX 660 Ti here in 2019. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the GTX 660 Ti. Now also, I am going to be doing my September Steam Key giveaway, so make sure you follow me at TechTeardownYT on Twitter, where I'll be giving a random Twitter follower once a month a random Steam key to a game on Steam. This is something I do once a month. I was doing it in my videos, but no one was letting me know that they had claimed the key once they claimed it. So this way I know that the winner has actually gotten the key and it did work. So for Twitter, I will be giving away to my random followers the random Steam keys. So if you do want to get a random game for free for your Steam account, just remember to follow me at TechTeardownYT in order to try and win that game. But that is it, guys. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button and the bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video.